Hey, welcome everybody. So in this video I'm gonna try to go through the vent cover. So I'm in Autocad. I'm in decimal, the decimal units here, as you can see. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create an ellipse, which is kind of the border around this whole vent cover looking thingy-majiggy. So I'm gonna go up to the ellipse. I'm gonna use the center ellipse, and just anywhere really. I'm just gonna left click. I'm gonna drag straight up. So I'm gonna go up. This is gonna be this is gonna be 2.5. 2.5. Hit enter. I'm gonna drag it to the right, and it's gonna be, so that's 8. So I want half of 8, which is gonna be 4. So there's our outside vent cover shape. So then what I can do next is draw the circle that's right in the middle. So I'm gonna go up to, since we're given the diameter of that circle, the diameter is 1.5. So I'm gonna go up to circle and center diameter option. I'm gonna look for the center of this ellipse. So I'm just kind of hovering my mouse over the outside of it so that little center dot little thing pops up. So I'm gonna click that for the center. I'm gonna drag out 1.5, press enter. There's our circle there. And then what I want to do is I am going to, what can we do? Oh, that's the one I was working on the other day. Pretend that's not there. Y'all didn't see that. So what I can do is I want to offset or draw a construction line and offset it 3 units on both sides. So what I can do is I'm going to type in XL. First, it's going to create a construction line. So the cool thing about construction line is that line goes in both directions to infinity and beyond. So I'll show you what I mean. If I type in XL, press enter. So I want to select the center of this circle. And then, so I'm going to kind of move my mouse up. Make sure you have your ortho mode on. So if I move my mouse straight up, click it once, and I move it over to the right, click it again. So now if I zoom out, let me get rid of this over here. So we'll get rid of, that's the previous exercise. So if I just zoom out, look, that line, those lines go on forever and ever and ever, and I can just keep going, keep going, keep going. So anyway, I double left click to get my object back in view. So what I did that too, so I could create the construction line. So now I want to offset the center line here that I did in the middle by 3. I'll select the center line. I'm going to offset it to the left. I'm going to click it again, offset it to the right. So we got that going on. And then I need to put those little, what is that? Hexagon shapes. So I'm going to go up to where you see in my draw panel. I'm going to change this to polygon. And I want, instead of having 4 sides, I'm going to type in 6, press enter. My center point is going to be where these crisscross applesauce. I can't believe I said that. Anyway, so I want to go circumscribed. I want to do circumscribed about circle and drag it down. So that's going to be, what is that going to be? Is that going to be 0.5? Yeah, so 0.5. Let me hit escape. I'm gonna do a DI for distance so I can measure what it is from here to here. That's 1. Okay, yeah, so that's what we got. And then I could do a CO for copy. Select this shape here, copy from the center of this to the, or from the intersection of those 2 lines to the intersection of these 2 lines. Hit the escape key to cancel out of those. So that's kind of, that's the not so difficult part. The next part kind of looks like, you know, when you open a box and it has those little styrofoam looking, peanut looking things inside. That's kind of what these look like. Anyway, my mind just got strange. But so how do we create those? So if we can just create one, then we can use the mirror command to mirror it once, then mirror it twice. We can do it that way. So all we really have to do is just, if we can just create one of these, then we're gonna be successful. All right. So let's zoom in on this area down here, and let's see if we can create this kind of bent looking noodle shaped thingy-majiggy. So the first thing that I'm gonna do is I want to find the center point of that bend shape. So if I'm looking at my drawing, I need to offset. I'm gonna go to offset 1, type in 1. I want to offset this line to the right by 1. Hit the escape key. I want to go to offset again. So this time I want to offset 0.75. Press enter. I want to offset this line down. Hit the escape key. So where those two intersect, that's kind of where the center point of this, where you see that radius 0.75, that's going to be the center point of that radius there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to draw a circle. I'm going to go to a circle that has a radius. And my radius, so it says specify center point. So the center point is here. The radius is going to be that 0.75. Press enter. I'm going to hit the escape key. So now I'm going to trim, TR for trim. I'm going to trim off part of this that I don't need. I don't need any of that. I need to zoom in on this little piece here. Right there. So really that's all I need, is just that much right there. And then from this, from the ends, I'm going to draw a line from the ends here over to the left. That's going to be 0.25. And then hit the escape key. I'm going to draw a line from the top of this one straight up. 0.25, sorry, 0.25. Like, where did I get 0.75 from? I don't know. It's, yeah, 0.25. Hit the escape key. And then from the ends of those, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to circle. I'm going to use circle radius. Circle radius. And so from the end of this, my radius is going to be 0.25. And do the same thing. Circle radius from here. Drag it out. That's going to be 0.25. So we're looking good there. So now what I can do is I can offset. Go to offset. And I want to offset. My distance is going to be 0.25. Press enter. I want to offset this line kind of in this direction. Click it again. Offset it kind of down in that direction. I could also offset this up, this down. I could offset this to the left, this to the right. Hit the escape key. So there you can kind of see our shape for that little bent looking noodle looking thing. It's not really a noodle, it's kind of a slot that's cut through there. And then what can we do? So I'm going to go up to, what I want to do is I'm going to select this line. I'm going to change that layer to my center line layer. Hit the escape key. I don't need, I'm going to erase this line and this line. Let me erase. Let me zoom out a little bit. Let's erase some of the stuff we don't need. So I don't need erase. I'm going to erase this and this, this. I don't need any of those. I don't need that or that. Press enter. I'm going to zoom in here. So I'm going to trim out. I'm going to go trim. I don't need that or that. I'm going to go to annotate. Click on my center mark. I probably should have changed layers first, but we can do it. So I'm gonna hit center mark. I'm gonna click this little arc here, this arc here. I want to click the circle as well. Hit the escape key. So let me change layers. So I'm gonna select these center marks that I just created. I'm gonna go to home, click on object. I'm gonna change this to the center line layer. Yeah. Now, if you notice the what do you call that? The four lines that are going in each, it's kind of like a crosshair. So if I select this and see this little arrow, I'm gonna click the arrow and just kind of left click and drag it outside of this oval and left click it again. Kind of do the same thing for each one of these because I want these to kind of extend outside the ellipse shape. Sometimes it's hard to click on. Come on, get up there. There you go. All right, so there's that. That one's okay. You could move this one back if you wanted to. I don't know if it is. It gonna go back? Are you gonna? You're not gonna go back, are you? A little bit. Anyway, you don't really need to do that, but it's just bothering me. So it just kind of extends past this line here. Click it and just kind of drag it back. Yeah, that works. Yeah, so. Oh yeah, so now what we need to do, so we have one, now it looks like a clown smiley face. Anyway, I'm gonna select, draw a window around this part. I wanna go to mirror. I probably should have clicked on mirror first. I'm gonna go to mirror. I have the object selected, so specify first mirror line. So I'm gonna select the center of the circle and just kind of drag it straight down. Do I want to erase source objects? No, I'm gonna keep those. And then I'm gonna select or draw a kind of window around these two. Go to mirror. Again, I'm gonna draw, all right, I'm gonna click the center of this circle, but this time I'm gonna drag it out to the right. Do I want to erase source objects? No. No, some of this didn't get copied. What's going on here? So if I select this, can I mirror that or can I copy it? I think I can copy it. So I'm just gonna go CO for copy. I'm gonna select this little target crosshair thing, press enter. Select the center of the circle. Select the center of this circle. Center of this circle. Center of this circle. There we go. I'm just dragging these arrows down. I probably should have mirrored those, so I wouldn't have to do this part. Hit the escape key. Go over here, do the same thing. I want this one to be a little further down. This one to be a little further down. Come on, down here. Yeah, somewhere in there. Okay. So there's kind of our completed shape. So we could add the dimensions on there if we wanted to. Yeah, so if all you need is just to draw the object itself, then we're good to go. But if you're required to add the dimensions on here, let's do that, right? So I'm gonna go up to where you see annotation linear. And I'm gonna start with the outside. So I'm gonna click this outside, drag it up like the image has. But what I also wanna do before, let me hit the escape key. Let me change my current layer to dimensions. Let me click on this. I'm gonna change that to my dimension layer. So those aren't too kind of bold and all in your face looking. So there's that. Then what we can do is keep on with our linear dimension. I'm gonna go from, I probably should not have erased those lines that I had. Let's do from here to here. Drag it out to the right. Oh, that one goes from top to bottom. Sorry. Let's do linear from this top to the bottom. Drag it out. So that's one. And then what else do we got? I need to go linear. Oh, from the center of this to the center of this, that's going to be 0.25. From the center of this one up to, or down to there. Drag it out. And then we got from the end here to this line. That's going to be 1. And then from over here, the center of this to this line, that's 0.75. And from top to the bottom, that's not 5. I keep saying 0.5. That's 5. Yeah, and then let me see if I can. I don't think I can grab the center of that because it's not a circle, right? So let me just gonna try it. Okay, what I need to do is I'm going to draw like a construction line from over to there. Same thing over to here. And then now I can create a dimension from here to here. Same thing from this intersection to the end of this center line. There's our 3. Let me erase these cheater lines I made right there. What else do we need? We got that. We got that. We got that. We got 1, 2, 3. Okay, what I need to do now is just dimension the diameters and the radiuses. So I'm gonna go up to click the linear. I want to click the arrow next to it. We're gonna go to diameter first. Click the circle. Drag this out. Place you over here. I'm gonna click on the radius. Where you at, radius? I'm gonna click this. Drag it out. Over there, hit the escape key. So we have a lot of dimensions going on here, but I think I have all the ones that the books show. Kind of, sort of. Oh, there's another radius up here. Right, so radius. There's one right here. And they're gonna put this up here. And now I think we got them all. All right, so make sure you save that. Yeah, that was a lot. I mean, that was a lot. It was nothing really complicated, but it was, yeah, it gave me a headache. So, yeah, there we go. So I hope that helped, and I'll see you back in the next video, hopefully. All right, peace out.